welcome back to Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Ken.
Shrey. Martin.
All right, tonight we're doing Trio of Trick Takers. Why? Because Trey wanted to. At the end, he was like, hey, how about we do some trick taking? Okay, done. Simple enough. He has about 3,244 at last count.
Maybe a little less than that, but yeah.
43. All right, anyway, so tonight we are doing three of them. 7 Prophecies, Trick and Trade, and Fixer. Fixer is new from Essen. Apparently, I have played Trick and Trade a couple of years ago. Okay.
Yep.
And then 7 Prophecies, which we have set up. We're going to do that one first. Do you want to help with designer names on these?
For 7 Prophecies, I think it's Hinata Oguchi?
Or Oraguchi.
Oraguchi.
Yes, Hinata Oraguchi.
Okay.
This one is for here in the States.
It's New Mill.
It's New Mill, which is Daniel Newman, and right. I found most of them on Twitter or Instagram, but there was one I gave up on.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I tried. So anyway, yeah, let's do it. None of us know these. Well, you've played all of them.
Yes.
You've played.
I've definitely played Fixer. That one recently enough that I can remember what is happening in it.
And maybe?
I'm pretty sure I played Trick and Trade. It looks familiar. I don't remember the rules.
Okay, and have you played any
I
of
don't
them?
believe so.
Okay, and there you go. All right, so here we go. All right. So, welcome to 7 Prophecies. So, it is a trick-taking game. The deck, I've shuffled this like 17 times. Now I got to shuffle it again. It's 4 suits, 1 to 11. There are 44 cards. We will deal out 40. There will be 4 that are not dealt out, and we won't know what they are. The goal of the game is to score 7 points. In a single hand, we're going to have 10 tricks, 10, and it may go that long, it may not. The most you can score is 5 points, then 3, then 2, then 1. So obviously, it's going to go at least 2 hands, could go as many as 4 hands. Not to be confused with 4 heads. These were randomly dealt out in that order. There are 3 of every one. These 2 are not in the first hand. So red and pea green only have 2 of in this hand of cards. So when we go, let me find. I don't know why I keep doing this. Give me a second. Let's go there. Let's go. Sure. Better yet, that's probably more realistic. And now I need a 6 that isn't blue.
There it is.
There we go. All right. So here's an example of how this works. On the first trick, the game is dictating what leads. So if I go first, I lead. Hey, I choose to play a 10.
Okay.
Ken must follow. If he can, has no blue, he decides to slough with any old card. Shrey does have a blue, chooses to play the 2. And then Martin does not have any blue, chooses to slough, and he chooses his slough in particular. I would win this trick. Shrey would take second. Why? Because I, again, led suit. So first, second. Then for the sloughs, it's numerical, it's pip value. Highest pip value would win third, so to speak. But as it is, they both play the same number. Whatever is later then takes third. So technically it would be first, second, third, fourth place for that trick. We would then place these out like so. And here's the hook of the game. I'm saving that for the last. Everybody has a little scorecard that they're going to keep hidden at the beginning of the game. They have 7 cubes. These cubes, before the game starts, after you've made your bid, you've looked at your hand, you look at the 10, the order of the 10, whatever you think, I think I'm going to take first, second. I think I'm going to take second twice. I'm going to take third once, and I'm going to take fourth twice. Now, obviously, 7 is less than 10. 3 of them don't apply.
Mm-hmm.
What ones? I follow my heart. These are the first times you do it, is what it is. Hey, I won this one. I said I would win 2. Well, I get to put 1 on that. Shrey, if he has any cubes out here on second, he would get to add them onto there, so on and so forth. We keep going until one player is devoid of cubes. Over here, they will, if it's in this hand, they'll score 5 points. If it's in this hand, they'll score 3 points. Every player that loses all their cubes or has them out here on those, 5, 3, 2, and 1, etc. And then we score that amount of points. There's a little trick, pun intended, for
Like
second place.
Yeah, second place. If someone goes out, if someone uses all the cubes in the 7th through 10th trick, whoever has the player or players who have the fewest cubes left on these cards,
On the green ones.
on the green cards, will get 1 point.
Okay, there you go. Whoever gets 7 first wins.
Yep.
Easy enough. Actually, go and shuffle.
Sure.
Randomizer for, there's no randomizer for this one, right?
No.
Okay, here. Grab my big deck.
Oh, nice.
Just excuse me while I rip this out. So, here we go.
Trying to demonstrate something here. We're feeling inadequate in some way.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a big deck.
Yeah.
Ten of hearts. There we go. Okay, here, let me just put my big deck away.
Cut.
All right, thank you. I am first, so I guess technically here.
All right.
Why don't you deal, sir, since I'm first? All but 4. There we go.
So that's until I've got 4 left. Okay.
Accidentally tried to commit suicide today. I was fixing a light in here and then sliced my arm open with a wire. Don't do that, kids. But light's fixed. All right, here we go. Place your bets. Over under Glory to Rome's on all 3 streams. 4.5. Of course.
So cards are 1 to 11.
Facts.
Wow.
And 4 of the cards, only 4, and we don't know which, are out of the game. Oh, and I get to go first. Can't wait. All right, so now we secretly place our bids on how many times we're going to do a thing. Okay. All right, I am done.
I am as well.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
All
Let's go
right.
that.
So, just go ahead and put them out. Okay. Right. So I lead first. Just random draw, and then from there, how does lead work after that?
Whoever wins the trick
Wins the trick. All right.
All right. You are not guaranteed to be last in this, but
Not guaranteed, but I'd say likely.
yeah.
I feel strongly, in fact, that I'm going to be last.
Unless somebody's got a natural void.
Interesting.
I think that's unlikely.
Only 10 cards.
10, 11, sir.
Well, no.
Well,
only 10.
11 in the deck.
Yeah.
Divided by 4, it's an average of 2 and change. Almost 3.
Yeah. Some added variance, though, because of
Yeah, I get it. I get it. See, as I said.
Wow.
So, there we go.
Okay then.
That was funky.
Okay.
Martin is red.
Red and yellow. Okay.
Huh.
And I apologize, there's no player colors below us, but because of the 3 games.
I
So,
assume
there
Ken
you go.
did not consider that was going to be a winning card.
Can you
Nope.
bet all your cubes on one position? I mean, if you feel froggy, if you get dealt nothing but
sure.
10s and
See, why
11s,
not?
you know,
Yeah.
go on and get your feet wet. There's no
Yeah.
reason not to.
Speaking of 10s and 11s, we'll have a little bit less
Drama on this
drama
one?
on this one.
Okay.
Huh. I'll do that.
Huh. Weird. first
Again.
for black.
And so, yeah, second, so...
Wait
black.
for second. And it's okay if, like, hey, great. Look, both Martin and I, and, like, we're all of us have gotten that position completely out. Well done.
right. Happy so
well
far.
done.
Great job. Winning, guys.
You're right.
So, I don't know what position this is going to be, but I can look at the board and be pretty sure it's not a winner.
I like your chances.
Yeah.
I like your
I
chances.
think you're pretty good
How
at
about
last
that?
place
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Well, not last place necessarily.
Yeah,
Somebody could be
yeah.
out.
No,
Not first.
Probably not going to win that.
Okay. So it is
All right.
last place.
It in fact
So
was.
Martin,
I like to place no cubes this time.
Maybe it's worth putting the cubes on before we move them over and then move them over.
Okay, sure.
Easier
Okay.
to keep
All
track that
yeah.
way.
All right, cool.
Oh, I've got a lead to the next trick.
maroonish. So I need to be not second. I'm glad I play last on this one hand. Or trick, rather.
All right, so I'm the one who expected to win the most out of these, and I've won none of them.
Yes.
Better get up on this one.
Get cracking, sir.
On the old horse.
Well, you guys want to bid correctly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your goal
Indeed.
is to, right? Indeed. So here, we'll just go ahead and do
yeah,
this.
I mean,
There you
that's
go.
a winner.
There you go.
Not
Yeah.
only do I want to do it, I would like to get rid of this high card that I would potentially win another trick with. Let's get going. on
Okay,
that.
I see
Yeah,
it.
I'm out of here.
So I will do this one.
I mean, you do. There's these in front to help you all out.
So Ken, you're second.
second, yeah.
You're black, right?
Yeah.
And then Martin is third.
Oh, I don't
That
have
red.
any
Yeah.
left.
Nope.
And I got
And
my...
white. Okay.
I failed miserably. Oh well.
All right. So,
Blue.
I'm supposed to win one of these? Okay, we'll see.
Turns out I'm supposed to lose one of these.
all right. Blue.
Can't do it.
Oh, this is no good. You have no blues?
That is what this is indicating, sir.
Well, okay.
I mean, Martin wants to lose this. So if he doesn't have a blue, he wants to play below a 5.
Likely he doesn't have a blue.
1, 2,
There's
3,
8, 9, 10.
4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 6. 6 is the missing blue right now. And the fact that he hasn't played it yet,
Yes. You wouldn't be hemming and hawing.
so you win that.
Win. Third.
No.
Well, you win third. You want to
So-
take third.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Just hence why I said
I'm getting it,
4
yeah.
or lower. I tried.
Yep.
There we go. So Martin
Martin's
takes
good.
fourth. I take third.
And
Ken
Ken
and
we're
and
done.
I-
did not get a cube.
Yeah, we're done there.
Yeah.
A little bit confused there as to what was going on with trumps, but I finally figured it out. I guess.
There we go.
No
All
trumps.
right.
Right. Well-
there are no trumps.
Or lead. Right, yeah.
Lead.
It's because
So
I.
this one's not a
right.
winner. Let's see what's going to happen here.
There have been... So that's the second greenish played.
It is indeed. The
It
second
is in
greenish.
second. It is in fact the second. Yeah, this is cool that you actually get to see the cards being like what's been played. False start.
Indeed.
Pretty sure that's a W.
Yeah.
And then
I got a second.
I get a third. Hey, look,
There we go.
everybody's
All right.
happy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Where are we on
Everybody's happy.
cubes?
So I got two,
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 two, two.
it
Okay.
appears to be 2 left. So
Okey-doke.
the 5 ain't happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to take first and I want to take third.
Yes. I want to take third. Not an easy position to dictate.
It does seem difficult. And now I'm like, oh no. I want to take third. And peach is the color of the lead suit.
I don't know what color I would call that.
Peach will do.
It's peach,
It's kind of peachy.
Okay.
Right.
Bit of a pale peach.
right?
Yeah.
Well. And
Not really a take backseat if it's your action. See, normal, that's the rule. Appreciate you hanging out. Even just to drop by, Schwam Clutch. Thanks.
Shrey wants
Can't wait
win or
Just
third.
for y'all to force me to spend more money on these.
And Martin wants win or fourth. Okay.
So Martin just wants to play a low card. That
try
is a
this.
peach.
Yep.
All right.
So
that didn't
Martin,
work.
third
That is
place.
third.
Worked for me.
Yep.
does not work for me.
Yeah, this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
It is interesting because I did not really have any idea how to bid out with the lower numbers, and now I'm kind of
Yeah, now I do.
now I've got maybe less idea. I don't know. What do I do with this hand?
Third and first.
Hey.
Are a bunch of greens still out there?
Yes, there are.
Scanning the board to try and get a sense
On
of
average,
what my chances
There are 5.
I'll do that.
No.
So Ken is black.
Problem is, Ken and I both want to be third. Oh. No, Ken's gonna be last. Okay. It's me second.
Boom! All right, red first.
Yep.
Second.
Nope.
Yeller.
One correct there.
All right. Just how I planned it, boys and girls. Just how I planned it.
I bet.
Now, that was Shrey? No.
No, that was Martin.
I bet.
All right, very well.
That's
That
a
was
six.
a 6.
I want to win this. Or I want to win one of the last two. As does Shrey.
Well, I need to win one of the last two and come third in the last two. One of the last two. So
Shrey has options.
yes, this is the card I'm playing.
This is the card I'm playing because I have to.
Interesting. Okay, hang on. Now I can actually think
So
about.
first, second, third, right now.
So I can take third with that.
First,
No. Orange.
sorry, orange is first. So
Ken,
first,
Ken,
Ken,
no.
nothing.
Martin, no.
Then,
Martin, no.
no. So second, no, that's second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Third,
my third.
and me fourth.
Wow, we're all one cube left. I played this game a few times. I've never seen it play out like that.
Awesome. All right, so hold on. Who led? Or who won that?
I
Who's
did.
this?
That's
Okay.
what
Ken won it, so he.
Okay, yeah, you can see it. Play it in front of
Doesn't
you.
really matter actually.
Doesn't really
matter.
matter. Yeah.
Oh well, I've got this.
Go!
And I finished
Right,
fourth.
when you said you had to win one trick, I knew you weren't winning.
Yeah,
that
well,
one.
yeah, well, and I was like, no one
Okay.
wants to. This he can slough it.
So none of us score any points.
No, well, so
Everyone scores 1.
One.
We're
Everybody
all-
scores
we're
1.
all second.
Yeah.
Yes, because okay, hold on. So nobody, right? Nobody went out there, there, and nobody got there. So who has the fewest? Everybody. So everybody gets 1 point.
that's weird. I have not seen that happen. My prediction was bad. I had a very balanced hand, and I needed to.
There was a lot of trick ducking happening that I didn't actually expect.
I didn't have a
Well,
choice.
the first one was quite spectacular trick looking because I had an 11 and a 3 in
if
my hand
if
or
you
whatever.
don't
it
have a
was.
choice, it's not ducking.
Okay, thank you. All right,
Martin was the one who was ducking.
all right.
Wow. Those ones.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Oops,
All
sorry.
right, I dig it.
And those go to Edward. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm missing...
Yeah, that opening trick was fascinating.
No,
I
seven.
kind of
No,
looked at it and I
seven.
thought,
Okay.
I could win this trick, but on the other hand, letting Ken win with 5 has got to be cause more problems.
Shreese says, I haven't seen that happen either. All right. Could be a 7-round game. And that's right.
Well, yeah, I think the game says 4.
4,
max,
yeah, it's a
but-
max of 4.
Yeah,
but
with,
yeah.
so who led the first trick? You led the first trick.
I
So
did,
Ken will
yeah.
lead this one.
Okay.
Blue, red, Red, green.
Okay, that was actually way cooler than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So
It was fun, wasn't it?
3, 4, 5. There you go. Blue and red.
Are out,
Okay.
but they are also early.
But we got three.
Yeah.
We got 3 greens in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, this clustering is.
That is gonna. Sorry, that's gonna because the wind in the studio. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
It is.
I feel like I'm.
Hold
feel
my
like I'm.
breath.
Feel like I'm an old
on.
west 5-card stud game
Four.
right now. Everyone's got 7 aces.
Yeah, and look at the sleeves, people. Look at the sleeves. All right. 5. All right. I am the poker player of the group as well. So, all right. So these are the 4 that are out. Y'all look down. I'm not going to look either. That is what's out. So everybody has a clue. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't know if I have better context, but I don't know if I know how to
Interesting.
do this.
That last hand was rough for me. I had so many middling cards, 6 and 7s. We'll see how this one goes. So it starts blue, and then red.
Suppose they shouldn't show, but
Yeah, they're not looking. So
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not at all looking here. I have no idea how to bid this hand. Not a damn clue.
I've got a fascinating hand to be with. I'm really quite taken aback by what this hand looks like. And of course, there's a timing thing as well because you want to finish earlier.
Yeah, you don't want to be relying on those second
on the
and third
final,
yellows.
Yeah, on the final set.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is also interesting. I mean, if it went out the way, yeah, it's that.
Oh, and who leads the first trick? Ken.
Ken does,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
You can change your bid if you want. So
No, I think I'll commit to this.
right, okay. So in the first 7 cards, can I nail this? Yes.
Good luck.
No clue.
Definitely
no
possible.
Clue.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Don't even look at the last 3 suits. It's I got
Not
it done.
worth it.
I got it done after 7.
Yeah, not worth it.
okay, I'm done. I think. I hate it. I hate everything about this.
Cool.
And the fact that there are 4 cards that are out. Room is a
This is-
little determined.
Oh, this is crazy. This might be the hardest hand I've ever had in a trick taking game to bid.
This is mine is a really fascinating hand. I must admit, it's.
Well, the fact that it's a 2-dimensional bid, that it's not just like how many am I going to take, but how many I'm going to take at each position.
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Multiplies the challenge a
I've
lot.
never seen this. Like this is
And I think
I changed one of mine.
winning a trick,
looking at it. Which one did you change?
I did that.
Okay, all right. What?
winning a trick, and going last are easier to predict in the middle too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. But also scarcity of cards, distribution of cards. Oh, this is genius. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This could go catastrophically bad for me.
Okay.
Okay, so we got
Okay, looking at that, I feel better.
6, 7, 8, 9 in first. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there are 10 tricks.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Like, can we take a moment before
Yeah.
we actually play? Let's just So what this tells me is Ken has pretty good hand of high cards, as does Shrey, because 3 and 2 respectively. Martin has a lot of mediocre crap that he has no idea what to do with,
But he feels
and
like
a
he's got
couple
at
of
least
good
2
cards.
winners, yeah.
But he's got at least 2 winners. Me, I mean, looking at this, feel like I have 1 winner, and then who knows? I mean, that's what I would take looking at that,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
Well,
this
we'll
is
see.
fascinating, dude. Okay.
I definitely have 1 winner. So let's go ahead and do that now.
Okay, I feel strongly for you.
Yeah.
Here, you can go and throw your marker on it.
I'll do that.
Well, I guess I got my second place.
Okay.
That's a 6. Okay, so Martin is red,
Yep.
and I'm third. Okay.
Yep.
And then Ken is black.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'll continue to lead, and I will lead that card.
Interesting.
Oh, this
And
is
I
clever.
will maybe win this, maybe not.
I'm not.
Variable might.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
So just to
Shrey's
be
happy, whatever.
to be clear, that's third.
That is third. Yes. 10, 9,
Congrats.
yeah. Wow.
Happy with that, I think.
I'm okay with it.
And that's Martin.
Okay.
I was like, boy, that 2 is a really weird shape.
Yeah, the font, we all
Yeah.
agree the font choice, not ideal. And let's not put them in the middle so everybody can see
Yep.
the numbers clearly. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm guaranteed to take one.
I shouldn't think about this too long because I think you guys have all got red.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't the goal to get rid of cubes?
Yeah, that
It is
didn't work.
indeed.
You're killing me. You do that. I know you're doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, I've got a lead, have I?
A little bit on purpose.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Thank you. I am totally doing that on purpose. Yeah.
So this is where I lead, and I'm probably not going to win this trick. Since
Wow.
green is the lead trick.
The
Natural voids do
natural
occur.
void is handy.
All right. I need a moment getting this information. So I feel like I'm gonna have that. Then I have those left. So yeah. Okay. I mean, here. This is going to happen.
Yes.
Shrey, would you like to win a trick?
I'm trying to decide what I do here. So Ken is.
I feel confident I'm going to get rid of a cube.
That is definitely happening.
Hey, Pete, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. And I mean, everybody for that matter. I'm
I
glad
do
you're all
want to
here.
win a trick.
Okay, congratulations, Shrey.
What did I take? I took
You
third.
took third.
Okay. All right, Shrey, you want to win this one?
9, 7. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, fair.
You know who's
Likely
not-
to be
you know
right
who's not
there.
winning it?
Martin.
That guy over there.
It's guaranteed to be first or second.
That's
which
true.
Is,
Yeah, that's why I put it where I
yeah,
did.
maneuver myself. Well,
yeah, the fact that Martin's void is
probably not going to maneuver myself out of last place.
Okay, so that is third.
third for Ken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Third.
That is second.
Second,
And
first.
oh, I won that.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Now is where things get wacky in the
Yeah, it
suit,
does.
though.
Oh, the fact that Martin is void. I mean, after
Martin wants to take third.
Oh, what's interesting is 6. Okay. All right. Yes. Multiple people void makes sense. Ken.
What?
The fact that Ken's not void makes me sad. I'll play
Well,
this.
everybody else is not going to be void, are they? I think I'll take third then.
Yes. So this is Ken. So black.
Yep.
That is no. That is third, and that would be dead last.
All right. So if Edward gets second here,
It's all over.
it's all over.
And Ken led this.
I did.
That's glorious. Like that couldn't go better for me.
Because you have a better,
'Cause I- then
a better
I-
chance to dictate your position.
Hopefully, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know,
exactly.
but hopefully. So 6, 8. So I want to go second. I want to finish second in this. Martin wants to finish third.
Yeah, so what's out? We've got 10 out, we've got 9 out.
If you play the 7 orange,
Seven's
Edward
out.
can't go out now.
That's true.
And Edward wants to
Facts.
go second. No, it doesn't matter. I've got to do this anyway.
Yeah, there
That'll
you go.
do it.
Yeah.
And then put everyone's out. So
I get
Ken
a
gets that.
cube. Yep.
I
Third,
don't.
no, and fourth,
No.
no. All right. So I went out here. That's 5 points for yellow.
Yep.
Then we look at second place,
Yep.
and it appears to be black.
Yep.
Black gets 1 point.
That's it.
There we go. All right.
Oof, I thought I had a reasonable hand.
And that's what I had left.
I had that left. I had a very funky hand, obviously being natural void in.
Yeah.
And 3 blues left.
And 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I start
five
with I start
peaches.
with 5 greens. And
It's not going to be able to dictate very much there.
I only won one
We're
of
going to
them.
see how that was going to go. So
This is a fascinating
yeah, it's
game.
very good.
I am really enjoying this. And not because I'm doing well. I just, y'all know me. All right, who? So I
I
won
can
that?
shuffle. Yeah, Shrey.
So what does
Shrey
that
should,
mean?
Shrey should lead.
Okay.
Just because it's the third hand.
Okay, yeah.
that make
Oh,
sense?
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
All right, these are the 2 that are out. Okay.
Ooh. Interesting.
Kind of want to see the I want to see the green over here. Nah, too bad.
Well, sort of got a wish. Oh, the one, there, because there's 3.
Yeah.
Right. My bad.
All the oranges at the end. Oh, peaches all at the end.
Yes.
Which is interesting. Ooh.
Yeah, it's clever. I dig it. Okay. Have any of y'all at home played this one? This might be one of my favorite, trick takers of recent times. All right, y'all look down. That's what's out. Okay. Oh, no. Stop. That is not what's out, but that's okay because we don't know what these are.
Yes.
Oh.
Got to add in the extra
So-
four.
It's funny. I thought I counted 9.
Right. You're like, no, clearly
But
I
then I
counted
looked
wrong.
down and I was like, yeah, okay, I guess I. All right.
Okay.
yeah.
Now look down. That was on me. Sorry. That's what's out. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot it was on.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you. I'm like, I can't count. Holy crikeys. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is amusing.
It's
is-
something.
This is a pretty funny hand.
Telling me.
Oh. Yeah, it does balance that, Shrees. Says I've played it. It's interesting how folks can win with a weak hand. Like it's not always just, your normal, I'm going to be able to win a bunch of tricks, score a lot of points type thing.
Wait, no, is that right? That's not right. No, that. Yeah, I played the first trick of the last hand wrong. I had the 8 blue and the 1 blue,
You
and I
should've played the
should have
one.
played the 1 blue.
Yeah.
Got my loser.
Yeah. It is very hard to know, though, without understanding the distribution of the other player's hands, what the right play is.
Yeah. Well, the fact that I wanted so many, and I wanted a lot of highs, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe keeping the 8 and giving yourself the opportunity for a winner later.
Right.
Because it you know, in a lot of like standard trick takers, you really can't count cards below kings as winners.
Right.
But this feels like, because just of the way things play out, like 8s sometimes look pretty good later in hands. So
So the way okay, I so want to talk about this hand.
well, just go ahead and score at least 1 point, and you'll be able to talk about it at the end.
Well, I guarantee I have 6 of these right. I feel confident of that. Like 100%, I feel 6 of those are right.
Okay.
Even though everybody else at the table is intentionally going to be trying to stop you for the entire
Yes.
round?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
That's very
good.
interesting.
No, I'm good, by the way.
I'm sure it's me. Yeah, okay, I'm done.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
Martin? All right.
That's interesting.
Huh.
Winning from the bottom. All right. So Shrey is leading this,
I'm leading, yes.
right? Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm leading with my void red void.
Okay.
Nice.
Very interesting.
Gavin 11.
Sorry, Shrey.
Really?
So Martin and I are the only two that have red.
Interesting. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. That's one of the reasons I have that.
Yellow,
yeah. Totally.
red.
I did not think that was going to be my second.
Second one, W. Oh, by the way, I counted on that one.
Blue.
Yeah, I counted that as a winner.
Yeah, I did.
That makes
I in
sense.
fact did.
Makes
I
sense.
think counting on this as a loser, hoping for this to be a loser, right?
I feel like it's going to be 3rd or 4th.
That's a 9.
Currently 3rd.
I think I'll take that as a 3rd.
So that is dead last. Okay. And red. There we go. Okay. Not white. Shrey.
Hey, you know
Still
what?
doesn't have any.
You know what? You know what this is? This is guaranteed last.
No, it's not.
It is.
If I play
Yes,
a
it
one,
is.
The lead,
Yeah.
his one is better than my one. If
Yeah,
he plays
that's
it.
true.
It is.
Oh,
That's
that's
guaranteed.
true.
Okay.
That's
That is a winner, winner, chicken dinner. That is a fact. Yes, you are correct.
You can't screw me over that time.
So, does Edward want to play is, or does he want to play is? That's the question.
well, he doesn't want to go second. I'll tell you that.
That's true. That's pretty unlikely. Well, actually, no. I could pretty much force him to be second, couldn't I?
Well, we'll
I was
find out.
prepared to take first,
Could
then he
you?
would be forced to take second. That's true. I can only come second, or neither of which helps me.
Yeah,
So-
it's first or second.
Yeah. Well, he's got an 11, so
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I was thinking
Yellow.
about how to minimise my score, but of course there's two people out, so it doesn't make any difference.
And Jim.
All right, and then I do need to think about this a little bit. I think I'll go ahead and do that.
And that's third.
It's a 6.
6.
11. Do I want to do that? I don't. So I will do that.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Third.
Third.
First for black. Second.
For
Nope.
red, yeah.
And wait.
I thought I was
Okay.
going to be able to lose tricks more than I was, but no, I'm completely shot myself and no idea what.
All right. So black leads.
Black
Blue
does lead.
is the lead suit. 6. 10. 8. And
Oh, it's a good void.
no and white.
That
Black.
was
You're right.
it, yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right. You're right.
And it's me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, here's my other high blue.
That feels pretty confident. You can go ahead
Yeah.
and bank that one.
Well, given what we've got, it's probably my best chance.
And I will go there. That's black, and that's red.
All right, now
I'm
the
not
problem
sure.
is that that Edward has one cube left, as do I, and he
Just
needs
gonna
to go.
put that right
first.
there.
Well, that's too bad.
He needs to go first.
He wants to.
He wants to.
He wants to win. He wants to
Edward
win this
needs to
one.
win this.
And I need
Yeah.
to. I need to come in third. How do I come in third?
You just got to prevent him from coming first.
I
I
Suspect-
suspect that if he's got a 10 in his hand, if that's a 10, there's chances of that happening are
Yeah.
0.
how do I get third?
And the confidence of which he's put that down thinks.
I mean,
Or that could be a total bluff.
Which means
Could
that
be.
he's breaking 7, but I at least want to get 5 myself to get 6 points, which would be nice.
All right.
I think
It's your lead. You're leading.
yellow
Yeah,
leads.
it's
Oh,
mine
I'm
leads.
sorry.
White
Trey
leads.
leads. Yes.
I don't know what the right call here is. I will do that one.
So
Okay.
I want to be fourth, but I can't.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
So black. Nope. Sorry. Red. Apologies.
It really
And
makes a difference.
Yellow. And
so it only matters if
Yes.
you let me go, if I get to go out.
Well, no.
Oh,
Even if Trey
so
managed to
I
go
should have
out,
let
it
that one
wouldn't make any
instead.
difference.
so that is.
Well, Edward was
There.
getting it anyway.
And second
I get the points.
is. There you go. And what's the tiebreaker?
I don't.
Planetary.
I don't.
Planetary. Oh,
Well.
it's a planetary. There we go.
Uh,
Okay.
No, there's no tiebreaker.
No tie or planetary. All right. So there you go. That is 7 prophecies. That is a clever little game.
Yep.
I am a big fan of this one.
Yeah.
Like it. And what's the name of the company?
This is New Mill.
New Mill here in the States. You can pick up a copy.
Yep.
NEWMILL. So, yeah. And plays what player count?
It does 3 or 4, I think.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm splitting these up. These probably are.
Yeah, they all go in the same bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here.
I thought the same thing.
Yep.
I think it's 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay. So here For all of those, I got these and colors. There we go. Good stuff. Good call. So Shrey is the one who picked tonight's cheese board of trio of trick
Yeah, I like
trick
that one.
takers. Yeah, I like
was
that
fun.
one a lot. Big fan. So, all right. Cool. Yeah, terrible teacher. I know. That's all right. Considering the butt whooping I'm going to take on Wednesday, I'm good with that. Plus, kind of makes me feel good to beat Ken after the whooping John and I took at Through the Ages the other day. Oof.
All right.
All right, yeah, this is
more
all you.
cultured than you two, then?
Quite a bit more.
Cultured. I mean, he did just watch Broadway stuff,
That's right.
right? So, all right. Anyway, here, do we want to like do a round table after each one, or do we want to do it at the end? I don't care. Whatever.
I don't mind.
Sure. All right, let's talk. So, Seven Prophecies. It's the only game I've seen that forces you to try and plan out. Sloughing's one thing that we're all used to, but sloughing specifically,
Yes.
or not winning specifically, genius. There's a lot of planning that goes into that, it seems, and
Yeah.
it clicks for me a
It-
lot.
It is a trick prediction is my favorite mechanism in trick taking, and I think this one does it really well. I think one of the hardest things to do in that game is figuring out how to make the last three cards in your hand actually work.
Right.
Because by the time you get to the end,
It means your predictions have not worked out as you hoped already.
Right.
but you're still only going out in the 8th trick, the 9th trick is still reasonable, right?
Sure.
But you may have like the only card of the suit that is going to be led, and then it's how do you put yourself in the position to maybe not be in that place where you will guaranteed win because you have the only orange left and orange is led.
Right.
Right.
And for me, that second hand was far more interesting to me than the third hand, because the third hand, I was like, okay, I'm going to win this. The question was, where do I finish in the second one? Am I going to take third or fourth? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's a guesstimate on that, because I know I have a huge target on my back. I know I'm going to win the third trick, but then who do I think's going to win the third trick or the fourth trick where I slot? And it's just, it's trying to make an entire roadmap. And it really is. We talked about Stressbotics, and you and I have played it a few times recently. Action programming.
Yeah.
This kind of is exactly that. How do I think this is going to play out? And trying to program that throughout the first 7 tricks. And yeah, that's awesome. I that might be one of my favorite trick takers I've played in a very long time.
It feels like there's a high skill ceiling, because I think in most hands, figuring out how to predict the seconds and thirds is very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I would argue thirds and fourths also. See, I think second, I struggle with third and fourth, between third and fourth.
Oh, no, because I think in most hands, you have to play the lead suit to get second. And unless you're...
Right.
How do you know what second is? Is 6 second? Is 8 second?
That's-
Is 3 second?
That's fair, because
Yeah.
I wasn't put in that position.
Right.
And so that is a fair point. Yeah,
Right.
No,
So
totally.
actually, seconds and thirds
Yeah.
are hard. First and fourths are pretty easy often. Although Shrey and I were in that position where we both had a natural void in the same suit that time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's not as easy to tell where your fourths are going to come from.
Right.
But so
Yeah.
it's
Like I had 2 of a suit, and I'm like, okay, somebody's may be void, or I'm sorry, unlikely to be void in those for the first time, because I only have 2 of them.
Right.
I only had 1 of another, and I had 5 of one. I'm like, okay, clearly one person's going to be void.
Yeah.
So watching how they play their card, there's so much there that I really enjoy. It's a simple game. If you've played any number of trick-taking games, you know how to play this game.
Yeah.
It's super simple, but yet does something I've never seen before in a way. And yeah, I would like a copy of this. for the
Yeah.
studio.
I mean, obviously, when you graft bidding onto the basic trick-taking mechanism, that's when it gets interesting.
Right.
Right. And this is it's a version of that has a pretty cool hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's at least offers the possibility that your trash hand can still win,
100%.
which is nice. It is still hard to win with certain hands.
yes.
But you know, if you psychically figure out, you know, your seconds and thirds, you can still win even with a terrible hand. So
I'm looking at it as well as thinking, how could this game be adapted for a regular pack of cards? Because it's not very far away from a regular pack of
Right,
cards.
because one through, so aces through jacks,
let's do the
right?
second deck with suits, maybe.
You could do that. Use a separate second deck to
Yeah,
come up
yeah,
with
for the
suits. Because I was
suits.
just thinking with a single deck, it would you haven't got quite enough cards. But yeah, with a second deck, then it would work.
Yeah,
You could do that,
yeah,
yeah.
like it.
I mean,
Yeah, and that would be nice. Yeah,
I'm all for supporting publishers, though. I mean,
that's
like,
true. But I mean, I always look at this because I've got, I really like playing with regular card decks.
you do have a bit of a card thing.
Yeah, I have
so,
a bit of a card thing going
Yeah,
on.
all right, fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'd pick up a copy of this just to have the copy of the rules and feel not embarrassed about playing it with other cards.
Yeah, so there you go. So New Mill designed Hinata Oraguchi. There you go. So cool. All right, next up we have Trick and Trade. And apparently I played this. Trey, take it
All
away.
right. This is designed by Yasuyuki Nakamura.
Yes.
Okay.
I watched part of Taylor's
Okay.
video on this.
1 to 10 in 4 suits.
Okay, so okay, and those are the 4 suits,
Yeah,
right?
there are 2
Okay.
numbers in each card. One is the rank,
Which is the big
bigger
number.
and the other is the value, meaning at the end of the hand, it'll be more. It'll make that color more valuable
Okay.
for purposes,
Right.
purposes of scoring. There are also stock cards, and they actually on the other way. They have either 1 stock or
There
2
you go,
stocks
yeah.
on them.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so-
they have the same stock.
Sometimes different
It's
or
like this
a
is
single.
this is 2 of the same stock. This
Right.
is
2 of the different.
one
Okay.
one of that stock. So
Yeah.
it's 2 and 1. Okay.
Yep.
So they
Easy
vary in
enough.
value.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's either 1 or 2 of a given stock on a
Yeah.
card. Got it.
All right. So we're gonna deal the entire deck out, and we're gonna have 2 rows of these stocks of these cards, 4 each.
Current round, future round,
Current round,
right?
future round,
Okay.
yes.
So Ken, take care of this.
We're gonna have random first player for the first hand. No, actually, no. This is a 1-hand game.
Right.
And the person who leads any trick they want, leads any card they want.
Okay.
Everybody that may follow. It's important. It's a
May follow.
And there's no trump suit.
Okay, so let's say it were like this.
Yep. So what's
Yeah.
going to happen is let's say that Edward led with
Actually, we'll do it that
Yeah.
way. Okay.
Yep.
I led.
Yeah, Edward led with a 10, then 10, then me, then Martin. In this case, this is another game where we're going to rank all the cards. So Edward will go first. He'll get first pick of the 4 cards that are in the
now
offer.
column.
Right.
And then Ken will get second pick.
Should I put the
Martin
offer,
will
like,
get
here?
third pick because he's
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Martin will get third pick because he played the same
After, right? Just like same as last game.
That's
Yep.
that's typical for trick taking. It's more
Right.
often than I think it's last.
Okay.
And then, however, when you draft a stock, you may. This is going to be the now
Yes,
first.
sure.
You may take lead player, which
Okay.
means you will
You
be,
get last pick, right?
You will lead the next trick, but you'll also get whatever's left over from the 4 that are taken.
So
drafted.
as it is, I get first, second, third, fourth pick of these 5 cards.
Yeah.
One player is going to get lead player and a share.
If nobody, so in this situation, let's say
Sorry,
you,
just to be, I was
Sure.
I'm
First-
second.
Yeah.
First, because I led this.
Okay.
First, second, last of the same number, offsuit, third, fourth. So it could be something like I could choose this, that, obviously. There's no reason to choose the other 2, or this. So let's say I choose that.
Okay.
Ken takes that.
Yeah.
And now at this point, Martin says, I don't care early on.
I'd rather be
I'm
lead
going to
player."
take lead
Yeah,
player.
sure.
And Shrey says, I like pink more than I like orange.
Yep.
And then that will go to Martin like
Right.
so.
Cool.
Okay.
and then
Okay.
Martin loses next one. Now,
And then,
the card that won the trick goes into the winner's area.
right, and the
Meaning-
winner's area will be, actually move those off screen. There.
So we're gonna have and this will the value of the card is 10 minus the rank. So this is where there's a 0 on here. That means that this is value 0.
So if instead I had won that, say, with a 6.
Now there's a 4 over
4
here
strength.
for yellow.
All the other 3 cards would get just discarded,
Yep.
right? We play more hands.
Oh, yep. We play
Or more tricks.
We play out the entire hand.
Okay.
And at the end there will be 10. How many cards? 10 cards here.
Sure. So whatever, maybe
Yep.
those 2 won
And
or whatever.
whatever has the most value is the most valuable, and everybody's stock of that is worth 3 points.
3, 2, 1, -1.
Yes. So
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So in this case, that's worth 8 strength versus 4 strength. 8's higher. That would be worth 2 points. Each share of
This
that
this
would
might be
be
worth
no,
3. This might be
Oh,
worth
3.
2.
So yours, this is worth 3 points for that and 2 points for that.
Yep,
And
got
if
it.
you- But if you had and
here, and
yeah,
let's say it's there. Trying to find
and-
here. And actually,
That's fine.
Yeah, that works.
yeah, that'll work. So that's first.
First, second, third, fourth.
Yeah,
And
like
let's-
that. There you
and
go.
let's say that you also had this one.
Sure.
So you're getting -2 for this because
Right.
it's last, and then a positive one,
One.
and then +2.
So your total score is 1.
Yes.
Right. So
Okay.
-2, +2,
Positive.
2.
and positive.
3.
No,
No.
4. No, it's 3, 2, 1, -1.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, but so 2 plus 1.
yes.
Yeah.
So this is worth 3.
3. That's worth minus 2.
-2. So
yeah.
I have 1 point.
Yeah.
Yep.
As it were. What's the end of the game?
We play at the
One
entire
hand of
one,
cards.
One hand. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Hmm.
Martin has not gone first yet. Shrey, it's all you.
All right.
There's been a request, Shrey,
Yeah,
for you to pick
so-
climbing games.
Shreesh, I own very few climb games because I'm not a huge fan of climb games. There's only like a couple that I actually enjoy. So I should spend more time trying them, but I just don't. They never really work for me.
So there's only a couple of the stock cards that won't be in. Is that right?
Oh right. Yes, we actually remove 2 of them. 2 of them are removed, but
Done.
yes.
AKA the bottom of the deck?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All
They,
right.
were, they were removed.
Yeah, I feel like I should remember this. I do not. Looking forward to trying it though. And these are technically shuffle it in there. Start here. There you go. They're not stocks. They're cryptocurrencies technically, but yeah, they're stocks.
Just dogs.
And it's 1 to 10.
Okay. May follow. And we're just playing one hand of cards.
Yep.
Who dealt these? Wow.
So this is where obviously you want your low cards that you think will in the suits that you take stocks in to end up over here. So there is some jockeying for the lead player. Lead player is pretty important.
Because
That makes good sense.
lead. Okay, 1 to 10, and all the cards are out.
Oh, and how are we determining our...
Bart,
Because he didn't
Oh, because
go
he didn't
first.
lead the last time.
Right.
That makes perfect
All right.
sense.
Look
Okay,
down.
so I go first.
Unless you want to show off this deck that you brought.
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right. All right. Actually, can do that for Fixer.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So, Martin, your honor.
Well.
May follow. Okay.
Actually,
Oh, what happens if we tie, if stock values are tied?
if it's tied for first, then both are worth 3, and then we drop down to 1.
Okay. Skip
So-
the,
so
so
it-
like speakeasy.
So it's a potential that there will
There's
be
no negatives.
There's no negatives. Yes.
Yeah.
May follow.
mm-hmm.
May follow.
But obviously, if you do follow, then you're more likely to be higher in order.
Yeah, I understand that, but right.
Yeah, may follow is something that I don't usually enjoy, but I like it in this one.
Yeah, see, I prefer must follow.
Yes, absolutely. Must
That's
follow.
why I have it more.
And if I
this
play-
is going to be a very degenerate
If I-
game, by the way. I
Yeah,
think.
if I
Looking at my
play
hand,
if I play a higher
you'll see, but
rank,
it won't
I
show the
will
game
go
very well.
higher.
Yes.
Higher than
Okay.
5. Yeah.
All right.
I will go second.
Actually, no, it may not be degenerate.
Right, because you may not be leading.
So first
That's
pick.
Yep. Well, I'll go with that.
I don't mind taking some
Close.
stock.
You
Sure.
were very close on that.
I will lead.
Right there. Just
Okay.
bring it down below.
Yep.
Okay, so it's my pick.
Yep.
I mean, there's clearly the right answer.
Yeah.
This was the.
Rah.
Yep.
Yep.
Rah. That was a good one.
All right, so winner.
Was it-
No, sorry.
Lead player.
A.
Right. So those scoot over.
Run these sideways
Sure.
and try somewhere up in that corner.
Oh, over here.
Wherever. It's upside down to the others, so that's fine. No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Those
Okay,
feel these
Right
these definitely
there.
feel like they are on the wrong side to me. I don't know I don't know why that is, but does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
9 roll.
All right. So, okay. I don't necessarily want to. Yeah.
There is clearly a right answer here, and I think that answer is that. So, first pick.
Yep. Martin seems to think there's value in either yellow or blue. You know what? I'm gonna go with my own horse here.
Okay. Second. And
Yep.
this also technically is there.
Huh. Not sure I like these choices.
Yeah, the double ups are scary this early in the game.
Yeah, because if I take this, now I have 3 of them, and that maybe just
That-
puts a target on
Sure.
anyway, so
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm doing that. I don't necessarily want to take lead right now.
Okay.
Well, I have to have a target on my back one way or the other.
So I guess is it? You know what? I'm trying to debate.
I think they want you to stack it like this.
Yeah, I know they do. All right. Hold on. There.
I mean,
Fine.
it's
All right. Fine. Whatever. And those just go away.
Yep.
All right. So it's my lead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha. Every time. There we go. I'll get better at this, I think.
Yeah.
No, it's a wild ass guess.
Yeah, unfortunately the backs are not asymmetrical, so you can't tell.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not the backs I'm afraid of, it's the fronts.
But you can't tell orientation on the back as well.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, like, even when I can tell the orientation,
Oh,
I
right.
still,
Yeah. Okay. That's
my
fair.
instinct is to line them up the other way.
Okay. Looking at what I have, I think we go here.
Okay.
Now the only downside of you doing that.
I don't care about yellow at
Oh,
all.
actually, never mind. You're right. Yeah. Carry on.
There's
Carry on.
no downside
Yeah,
for me,
no,
friend.
You are correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just only the sweet nectar of lead player.
I don't.
Fair.
Huh. Oh. Yeah, this is fine.
Normal says may versus must is the difference of do you prefer trying to deduce what other people have or do you want to figure out what's the best card to play?
Yep.
All right. So, first pick. And that will go away.
New player.
Interesting. Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
So I have second pick.
Yep.
You first pick.
Well, yeah. I know what one I don't want. I think that is the wrong answer. That actually might not be terrible. Yeah, that seems like the right answer.
Okay, so
I'm not definitive on that, but
I mean,
to me, the wrong answer was that one.
I
don't
feel
know.
like
It's in last right now. Or, you know,
I like
I
that
hear that.
answer.
that was the other one that I was leaning towards was
Yeah.
that. Do I just versify? Or this one and like go strong into those? I don't know. So
Which way to go? No.
and then Ken gets one of those. All right.
Indeed.
What's very motivated
Yeah.
for
Do you want to give Ken a blue?
I'm getting an orange no matter what.
Yes.
That's whether I get a yellow or a blue.
I'll diversify a little bit.
Very well.
All right. New ones.
If you
Oh, by the way, the designer you mentioned and the publisher is Mary Andrew Works.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so you're in the I like swirls camp. Okay.
All right, so
Both of you are in the I like swirls camp.
Yes. Pretty sure squirrels are where it's at.
All right. Fair enough. Swirlies. Typhoons.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to approach this. This is
This is a hard one-hand card game.
yeah.
It's tough because like you just have what you have.
Okay. Do I... I think that's the right answer, right? Yeah. All right. So, first pick,
Okay.
and that is now a strength of 5 in the lead.
Yep.
Man.
Okay.
And then
I don't
Edward.
really love my position in orange currently.
Oh, you mean the fact that there's negative points right now? I think that's
It's not negative points right now. It's 1.
negative. Orange?
Orange is -1.
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Because
fourth.
there's no orange. It's 4.
But
Oh,
this is
actually,
0.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's 0. Hey, he's right
What?
because this is 0 value.
Yeah.
So, what is orange?
Orange is also 0.
Ah.
Yeah.
But isn't 0 and 0 tied? Like, wouldn't they
Tied
be
for
at the-
third.
Yeah, tied for 3rd. So 1 point each.
Ah, okay.
And more blue and orange. We're not only going to get yellow and red for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
so
yeah, obviously.
Something will change.
The just FYI, it's between this and this,
Sure.
and I think having teammates might not be a bad thing.
All right.
And then Martin, do you want lead or do you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't like these options.
That's something I like.
I will
like
take
it when you
this
don't like your
one.
options, Trey.
Could we interest you in that,
Well,
Martin?
you most certainly can.
Okay.
Slide.
Everybody's favorite.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
My lead.
Yes, sir. So some blue action, huh? So we're playing how many? 4, 10 tricks, and it's 1 to 10, right?
Yep.
I should be card counting better than I am. I think that's the case. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Not sure I like that.
The leader of the blue.
Not sure I like that. Wow. Unfortunate. I will do this.
All right, first pick. Second pick.
Blue all of a sudden became useful.
Very.
So I guess. That, I think is the right answer. I think.
And
And it's always tough to stream a card game like this because you can't really
Right,
talk
yeah.
away what you
Yeah,
have and makes it harder.
I mean,
But at least it give you a feel for what the game looks like.
Y'all look down. Go ahead and play along.
so I feel like I should take the
If
blue.
you want to look down, I can also do the same.
Just because it's doing well right now. But if I leave it for Martin, then he's got 4 blues.
Oh, you're leaving it for me.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Martin, here, let's do this. There, we have chosen.
I will take the blue then.
Okay.
All right.
You can put it back now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, leader, my leader.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Oh, no, it is. Well then.
That's annoying.
It's too good for the rest of y'all. I've only got 1, and you've got 3, 2, 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I need to kill that.
Okay. So, I think there is. I have. Yeah. See, I struggle with this. Okay.
All right, I will take lead player this time.
All right.
Wow.
First choice.
I mean, obviously things can change, but I felt like the double blue was the obvious pick here.
Hard to argue.
But because Martin has 4, you have 1, you have 1, I have none.
Okay.
So maybe it's not the. Oh God.
What's in
So-
your hand?
Yeah, but I don't know how this translates. That's the
enough.
problem. Because whether or not I can win tricks or not, and does that matter then? And
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, I feel so that's going out, but that's now negative points. So it feels like that is the wrong answer.
Hard to argue with that. I won't be choosing that no matter what you take.
Yeah. Thanks.
Which is ironic that if I end up with that, then I just ended up in the situation where now I'm in with you all.
Now you're in
Yeah.
with it, right?
But maybe you do want it because maybe you have a good orange card in your hand that you can get out here.
If
It doesn't need to be that good. It just needs to be better than yellow.
Oh yeah, like a 5
Right.
or
Or an 8.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am really struggling, but I hate that I'm diversified. That means I'm guaranteed negative points.
And then Martin, which one do you want?
Do I take the double yellow and hope that Ken will be motivated to pick away? But of course that gives him another swirly, and he's already doing too well in the swirlies.
Well, it's Shrey.
I will
who
be getting
choose
this- I'll be
last.
getting
Oh, Trey's getting the swirly, yeah.
Shreys are also doing quite well in swirlies, so.
Yeah. I've already got a couple of yellow, a couple of oranges.
Yeah,
which
get the
leaves me-
swirly. That,
Yeah, I
that
can
way,
really-
Shrey's one of us.
Yeah, the.
I mean, Swirly's likely to not score negative, right?
Right, because it's currently, well, swirly or blue both feel safer.
Yeah.
Safer.
I think I'm going to go with a
But
swirly.
I don't know.
See what that does. It's
Yeah.
again trying to
All right.
make.
I want to see what comes out.
Oh, more double orange.
Yikes.
Good fun for everybody.
Well, I mean, everyone's
to not go
motivated
last.
for it now.
Let's be
Oh.
motivated to get into orange.
Oh, I don't like
Wow.
That's
Okay.
an adventure right
that. What
there.
we do?
Yeah, see,
see,
I
this is the
cannot wrap my head
I
around
hate
this
doing
game.
this, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, so Ken,
Yep.
wow. Red is now solidly in first with 11 to 5 to 1 to 0.
So what's up with
This
red, I
does
guess?
not feel like. Yeah, I feel like getting stuck with a 2 orange feels very dangerous if I take lead player.
Yeah. I'm scared. But I feel like
I'm gonna take this one.
but I think I will risk it.
Why do you get to go second?
Because I played.
Yeah, it's a red card.
Oh, you played the only
Yes.
other red card,
Yeah.
of
Yep.
course. Yeah.
Martin?
If you'll leave me the 2 orange, that's fine.
Orange is risky, but then I've got a yellow, which is also risky. I can take a blue and orange. The blue probably is not going to do too badly, but
Blue seems like it's in good shape at this point.
orange could be worse. I just I'll risk this.
Orange is going to come back.
See what happens with orange. Somebody's going to be motivated to push orange forwards. I've already got perhaps more yellow than I like.
Apparently, you want it to be me.
Right, we can all suck in equally in orange as far as I'm concerned.
And lead. And no cards.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Fine. That's fine. All right. Hey, we do this.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, Ken. Ken. You're a
right.
bad person.
Which one of these do I want? I mean, you're going to get another good card no matter what.
Yeah,
right?
I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a non-decision.
I'll take lead.
I bet you will.
I certainly will.
2 cards left, right?
And then you get. Hey, orange for you.
More orange.
It's a complicated orange position. I suppose do something to uncomplicate it, should you so choose. Where's the
Right.
lead?
And right there. Martin.
I haven't been counting enough.
Well, I have not either, and that's boo on me for sure.
How many of orange have I got? About 2, 3, 4,
11 to 5 to 1 to 0.
I've got 5 blues. I'll risk it.
All right, so
My yellows aren't
I think-
that much worse.
I would rather.
Yeah,
Maybe I was do the right thing there.
I think I'd rather do that. I'll go third.
this is not great.
Well, the only thing I definitely don't want to do is lead. So I'm going to do this.
I will lead then.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, we know what's leading.
So
Do
let's
we?
see. So then
Yes. Absolutely, we know it's leading.
maybe I have a feeling it's one of two cards. So, and I think I'm okay with it.
Well, there's two options that I'm perfectly fine with.
See, the yellow is risky, but the blue, you know what?
Blue probably outweighs it, right? We'll see.
All right,
Yeah,
Martin,
no,
lead
so
it.
Oh, you had a blue left?
I did have a blue left.
Wow,
yes.
look at those
And a
yellows.
low blue as well.
Everybody was hoping the yellows would come around.
All right,
Nobody wanted me
so-
to play that card. I'll tell you that much for sure.
I did. Ooh, me.
I would have been fine with it.
That's 12.
Wait, we do this also.
I know. Hold on. That's now in first.
Oh, that's
12 to 11.
Yep.
that's no good.
I am at -7.
And I get first choice.
Yeah, you get first
well,
choice.
That's a non-decision.
And then Edward gets second
I
choice.
get last choice.
I choose not to take lead. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's
That's 4
This,
points.
this is the one that's negative points.
this is 4.
This is 3.
Not 4.
This is 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Should we use chips to get out the-
Sure. So here, I'm at -7.
in orange?
No,
2, 4.
it's not orange.
Oh, in
It's
yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm -5.
I'm in, what is it? I'm -3.
Two kinds
And what
of
are
chips.
you?
I have 25 total.
Okay, sure, you could be dramatic.
Sorry.
Counted it all out.
Okay. All right, so in blue, what do you get? What do y'all have? I don't care.
I get
about sure.
9 points in blue.
All right, so you lose that, so +6.
Plus 6.
Okay.
7 in blue, so
Sounds
You
like
are
21.
+2. Oh wait, you have 7 shares.
7 shares.
Oh, that's
20
21 minus 5 is 16.
Okay, so I go 16. Good.
There. In blue, we have 1, 3. That is 9. That's +2. That's not great. Okay. And now we get 2 points for every swirly.
2 from even.
I get 10 points.
Swirlies. 1, 2, 3, and I said there were 2 points each. 6. And then 1 for every R.
5.
4.
6. I end up with the most orange.
Ken wins at 25,
Ooh.
23, 22.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. All right. Thoughts on trick and trade?
This is all about like holding on to your low card in the suit that you want to lead at the end of the game.
And hoping you get the lead.
Hoping you get the lead.
Well, but you have a fair amount of control over whether you have the lead or not.
Yeah.
No.
So
I didn't feel that way.
No.
I never had a chance at the lead.
right. So
No, that is
so
a
I
true,
held on to high cards and low cards. High cards to try to take the lead, and low cards to play when I had lead.
Yeah,
it didn't quite work.
I had the opportunity to lead one time.
Okay. But if you'd taken it,
I did. Every
Oh.
time I did. I think all but one time. Yeah. So I don't like the lack of control in this. If you whereas so to be able to compare and contrast, I'm less inclined to enjoy may follow. So I'm already predisposed to not like it.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a 7 Prophecies, which is a must follow.
yeah.
The thing I like about 7, it's hard not to compare and contrast since we just played it. But you get a mediocre hand in 7 Prophecies, you at least have some semblance of control
How do
in
you
it.
know you didn't have any mediocre hands in the tree we played?
It feels like if you get a mediocre hand in this game, I don't know what you do with it. I don't know how you
So mediocre hand is like 6 and 7s.
or and lower. Like I had like 1 8, I had 2 or 2 8s and a 9.
You have no way to get on lead.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if you have the lead early, which I did, there's no way to defend it. You know what I mean? Like the 10 can come out, the 9 can come out and beat your cards.
Yeah,
So I had no, to be clear, I had 0 chance the second half of the game to take lead.
Yeah, which is I think when you need to be able to take lead.
Right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it just if you have less control if you just get dealt a less than ideal hand in that regard.
I was dealt 7 blues,
Oh.
which made it interesting. And I actually, initially I was thinking, Jesus, this is going to be easy, because then I've realised, of course, lead.
Yeah.
Because you can't, because I could have
can't
just
keep
rolled
lead.
out 7 tricks
Right,
right away
yes,
if I was keeping
right.
lead.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought initially, and I thought, oh, this is not going to look very good. But then I said, oh, of course, the lead can be taken for lots of reasons, and then you realise that, oh, now it's a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
I do think there is something here. I think it actually uses may follow interestingly, in that it allows you to shape the rest of your hand for
Yes,
future tricks.
I totally agree
Which
with
a
that.
lot of may follow trick taking games, I think they're just like it almost feels like we're like, let's make it may follow. Like I can't really understand the reasoning why, whereas with this one, it actually helps you potentially
Set up that
shape-
second half.
shape.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
So-
Totally agree with that.
This game feels like a game where you basically have to card count the entire game, and you have to successfully card count all 4 suits,
It certainly helps, yes.
Yeah.
which makes a huge difference.
It does. And I failed to grasp that.
That is
early on,
definitely
so
not
that's
for everybody.
No,
I
it's
think
not for me, certainly.
most people do not like that level of card counting.
Right.
So, but I think if you like to count cards, and I also just think like there's a lot of stuff in this game that is backwards of the way you expect it to be. Like it turns out that 1 share cards are often better than 2 share cards.
because less risk.
Yeah, because there's less risk.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So is it my favorite? No, but it's very different.
It-
And I do think there's something here.
I wouldn't be opposed to playing
Yeah.
it more, right? But,
Yeah.
like you bring up a fair point about shaping of your hand.
Yeah.
I still am having a hard time wrapping my head around what to do if you get dealt a mediocre to poor hand.
Yeah.
Because you're just never going to be in a position when it matters to you have to thread a needle that might not be threadable, I guess.
Totally.
Right?
And I do think there are features of a hand that can make a difference. Like having a long suit like Martin's does give you factors of control in that suit. Right? So it's just nice to have it. So it feels like one where you really probably do want to play, even though a game is one hand, where you might want to play more than one hand in like a full game just to sort
Yeah.
of like even out the odds a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, now that I played it, I remember having played it before and having sort of roughly the same thoughts. It's really weird, but I think there's something here. I'd happily play it again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt I'm not excited to play it again because I enjoy the weirdness of it, but on the other hand, is there more? I felt with the previous game there was definitely a sense of, ooh, I could play this a lot more.
Yeah.
Here I'm kind of, is this just too random and I'm not
I
really
feel
interested? And of course the fact that really needs card count, and that,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, that's right out. I just not want to be working my memory
Like
that hard.
when it's trick 7, if you don't know whether the 10 and the 9 in some random suit have been played, you're at a disadvantage. in this game,
Right,
for
agree.
sure.
Fully agree with
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But there are other aspects that I don't like, right?
I feel like what you're trying to do in this in the hand is going to be generally the same hand to hand, like in one game to the next.
In this.
Those were the ones that were out.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right.
Yeah, and when you played the 10 on my low red, I was like, that. I figured you would do that since you were also in red.
I was like, red scoring no matter what, I want control.
Yeah.
So
So this seems to be willing to play, not jonesing to play again.
yeah.
Is that where you fall as
Yeah,
well?
yeah. I mean,
on this?
I wouldn't mind exploring a bit more, but
Sure.
I'm not. It's not certainly not at the top of my list. It's
All right, cool. So next and final, we have Fixer. This just came out at Essen.
yep.
Designer, publisher. Help me out.
Okay, designer Takaki Lida?
Okay.
Ida, baby? Is that
Takaki Lida.
Or it might be Iida.
yeah, it's probably an I, right?
Variable could be capital I versus and then a.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Okay. Takaki Ida. We'll go with that, sure. Ominous looking, and I mean, if a trick-taking game can have a theme, I mean, well, again, if we're extending this to like Arcs has a theme. It's a trick-taking game. But, all right, I know nothing about it.
A little
I
bit
don't
reductionist, I think, to call Arcs a trick-taking game. One mechanism amongst a plethora of stuff.
So this is a game where this is one of those games where we're gonna ask a question at the end of this. Was this really a trick-taking game?
Okay.
But I think it has a lot of the core concepts of trick-taking.
Okay, well, while we're like, do we want to talk about like what do you consider the hallmark for a trick-taking game?
The hallmark. I don't
Or
know.
hallmark, or key things that make a game a trick-taking game.
You get a hand of cards and
You're playing
you play a card probably and
Right.
then
A round.
you play a trick, a single trick
Right,
where everyone
yes.
plays a card
Right.
typically.
whether it's may follow, must follow, neither here nor there. Both
Yep.
can be trick-taking.
Yep.
That's why I'm just saying Arcs is a trick-taking game.
No, it's just a lot
It
more
is.
than just.
It's more than just a trick-taking game. I
Yeah.
agree. It
And I think
uses
the more
trick-taking.
makes the trick taking actually kind of not
Less-
inconsequential, but not a huge factor.
Okay.
I mean, if you talk about, I'm going to trick taker out, I would not expect to see Arcs. That's not. What I would
Okay, that's
expect
fair.
from
Okay.
a trick taker.
Yeah, when I said we're having a trio of trick takers,
We didn't figure one was gonna
our
be-
Arcs
I
was
would not have expected
likely.
Arcs to be one of the
fair,
three.
Fair enough.
Is it
Okay.
going to be Arcs, Barracks Emperors, and Brian Burrow?
Right. Yeah. Clearly. To be
Very
fair,
long trick taker.
yes.
game.
Martin and Ken didn't know what games we were playing
Yeah.
tonight. To be clear, they just showed up and they're like, "Yeah, trick taking. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right. Hit it.
1 to 9 in 4 suits, and these are the suits.
Okay. Yep.
We each have a reference card which tells us what suit beats other suits for the purposes of that comparison.
Okay.
So blue beats red, red beats green, green beats
Blue.
yellow.
Hold on. Blue beats red. Red beats green. Green beats yellow.
Yep.
What
Yellow
about
beats blue.
And yellow beats blue.
and yellow beats blue? Right. So the arrow means you eat it.
It's
Yeah.
rock paper scissors. Yeah.
Yeah. You do.
But yeah, your question about
Dynamite.
the
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
we were asking, yellow and red don't interact, and green and blue don't interact in that way. But there is a way to resolve.
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
shut up. Go. Handle it.
There's area boards where where with conflict markers on them. There's a 4 on one side, and this is effectively a 0 on the other. It again looks like a 0, but it doesn't look like a 0 from that sense. But anyway, it's a 0. You have each play in a 4-player game. Each player has 3 places they can play a card. Actually, give me a couple of cards. All right, so if I have a hand of cards, I can play
I see where
here,
it is.
here,
Yeah.
or here.
Yep. I get
Okay.
that. Yep. I
And
see
this
it.
is me playing against Martin, me playing against Edward, and me playing against Ken.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
From that perspective, we aren't playing tricks in the traditional sense of like a single trick is everybody plays one card. We're just going to keep going around and around and around. If I play this here and Martin doesn't play this, let's say Martin plays there,
Right.
and comes back around to me, this is just sitting here.
Right.
This hasn't been resolved yet.
Correct.
So we just keep going around.
Sure. So if I did whatever,
Yeah.
bad example because can't be blue probably, but
Well, it can be. So,
Okay.
yeah. So if that situation, then the
red eats green.
red
Yeah. would
win in that case. But
Yes.
let's
I get it. I get it.
All right.
So
So we're going to deal out all the cards, which is 36 cards. We're going to have 9 each. So when it's your turn, you can only play in an open area.
okay. So if you in that example where it's just sitting,
I
you
cannot.
only have
I
2
cannot
options.
play here. You
Got
can't.
it.
You can't do that. I can. When a trick is resolved, one of these is removed.
Okay.
So if everything has been removed, you cannot then play here.
Okay. Got it. So
and-
far, this feels like Battle Line,
Okay.
like
Never
a
played it
4-player from GMT and.
I've
and
heard of it,
other-
but never played
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So that's my initial feel so far.
If I play this here,
Uh-huh.
and Martin has a hand which includes a green card,
Yes.
and he wants to play here, he has to play his green card.
Okay.
He can say I'm going to play my green card over here, and now I don't have a green card, so then I can play something that's offsuit.
Right. So
Got
it is sort of must follow in that way.
So
right?
yeah, must follow, but there's ways to mitigate whether or not
Just
you.
as there are in other must follow
I got
right?
it. Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
So
Get it.
a trick resolves when the second card is played in it.
Sure.
Right. So this is a trick.
Yes.
A 2-card trick essentially.
Okay.
There are 3 ways a trick can resolve. If they're the same color,
Okay.
higher wins.
Pretty straightforward.
Okay. If they're different colors, and they're in this loop.
So
the
green eats yellow.
The green would win.
Right.
And if
Hold on. Indulge me for a moment.
yes,
Still.
Green still eats yellow,
wins.
right?
Even though it's a
Okay.
lower rank, it's still
Yep. Got it. Okay.
And if
cool.
there is a red yellow,
Right.
then in this case, the first card played of the trick wins.
Right.
So if I played second into here, then Martin would win.
Regardless of pit value.
Regardless of-
anything else,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Okay.
there are
Okay.
colors that are opposed, like
Okay, so if they're corners.
Yeah.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So let's talk about the different kinds of how we resolve the actual trick, the trick itself. So let's go back to this example. So I win the trick with what's called a normal victory. I take this card and I put it face down in front of me.
Okay.
It will be worth 6 points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Our point's good.
Points
Yes.
are good.
Okay.
It's face down in front of me. I also take one of these and put it on top of it.
Okay.
So, and this will be worth 0 points at the end of the game
Okay.
because it's not on the 4 side.
Okay.
Okay.
So you said a normal trick, meaning same color versus same color.
that's right.
Or a yellow red is also considered a normal trick.
So that's a normal victory as
Yes.
well.
So in this case, if Martin played second, I would win the trick because I played first. So I would get this and get that.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the normal victory.
Okay.
The what's it called? The conflict victory is if we use the reference card and we use the rock paper scissors concept.
Okay.
In this case, yellow beats blue.
Right.
So again, I would win this trick.
Okay.
If this is where there's a little bit of nuance, and I didn't realize this when I first played this. If let's say that Martin played this first, this is the traditional way this would happen. The more standard way this would happen is if I came in here and won it with the card.
The yellow eating blue.
This is more likely what would happen because I would want to win the trick, right?
Okay.
And
Right.
your opponent would not want to feed you
Yes.
a conflict trick.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I obviously in my hand, I cannot do this if I have a blue in my hand.
Right.
But obviously I don't have any blues in my hand. I take this, it goes face up. It's still worth 6 points. Okay. But I take this also face up.
So it's 10
So
points.
it's 10 points.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then now I'm going to go back to this example. Let's say that
With the
I played
yellows.
first,
Right.
and Martin played second.
Somehow, some way, fed you this.
he
Put
decided
that
to do
third
that.
one out there. Put the third back.
yeah.
There you go.
I get this face down,
Okay.
but I still get this face up. Now the reason that I get this face down is because I may still have blue cards in my hand. If you see a card face in front of someone, that means they don't have that suit in their hand.
So it's just information.
Okay.
It's information, but it's also yes.
It also
Because
has,
you would have
has one other impact.
Yeah,
on
it
the
does have
rules.
another impact, which we're about to get.
So
to.
hold on. Wait. If you played that first,
And Martin plays the second. He's losing the trick.
you still might have yellow or blue. We don't
still
know
have a
any.
blue.
I may
Got
still
it.
have a blue. Yes.
Well, we're yellow, right?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
get it. I
So
get
this goes there. Okay, now we're going to talk about what happens to the person who loses the trick.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to the very first example. There's this one. All right, so in this situation, I win the trick. I take this face down, and this goes here.
Yes.
That's 0 points. Martin then gets 2 choices. He can either ditch his card and it's worth 0 points, and you just stick it there in this little trash.
It's your trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just worth 0 points. You do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Or he can take it to his hand for later.
9, which is of course
Yeah.
the highest card of that suit.
Yeah, which
Maybe
you
not
can
so
then use
bad.
to you can use to win somewhere else.
Okay.
Um,
So you can be void of a suit and then not be void of a suit.
and then
Yes.
so let's go back to the example where I ended up with a face. Let's just do it like this. Let's say I ended up with this face up right there, and then I need an example,
You and I are
which
playing.
is sure.
Here, I got it.
Yeah, blue. Thank
There.
you. And
Yep.
then yellow beats blue. So I come along and I do that. I
Yes.
win this trick. I cannot take. No, sorry. No,
Other way.
I need the other way around.
Yeah.
Other way around. Okay. That's because I wouldn't have a blue in my hand.
Right.
So, other way around. Ken wins this trick. He takes us face up
Yep.
with a 4.
Yep.
It
needs to be different colors.
Yes, it needs to be different colors.
Yes.
What beats
Red.
blue? Red beats blue. Okay.
No,
okay.
oh,
here,
what
here.
beats blue? No, we want it the other way, where like you can take, right, like this, right. So
Because blue beats
No,
red.
it needs this.
other way. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. That's
All right,
this
now
is
we
the
got it.
example. Okay.
Okay, so I've won this trick. I'm taking this. It's face up.
He takes.
I'm
this.
taking red. It's face up in front of me.
This is here.
Yep.
Now, I'm not allowed to take this to my hand
Because he's got a face
because
up
I've
in front
already
of him.
established that I'm void.
Oh, so you can't unvoid yourself.
And like,
Okay.
well, if it's face up, you can't.
Yeah.
And likewise,
Right,
I would
which-
not be able to take red cards face.
Yeah, I get it. So that's telling everybody
So
you're not
this
allowed.
has to go into my
ever.
garbage.
Yeah.
So you're never allowed to break that rule.
Yes.
is
Yeah.
what
Once
I
you've
got it.
indicated you're void, you're
Yeah,
void for good.
yeah, I get that. Okay.
Yep.
Points at the end of the game are 4 points if these are face up, and then every card is also a point.
Yep.
Or
face
face value.
the rank, and then cards in your trash
Are
are nothing.
0.
And you just keep playing until all the things.
Yeah,
are
all
off,
the
right?
conflict markers are done.
Yep.
So, okay, and then so it's possible theoretically, you and I could get all 6 of these markers.
No. So
Oh.
these are yours and mine, and these are Ken's and Martin's.
You can sort of see like, I think these actually might be ours, right? Because they're running
darker.
across. No, there's a line that runs across from me to Martin.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like, so these 3 are Martin's and Ken's, and these 3 is
Oh, I see it. The
gra-
lines are
I
connected.
think the graphics could be a bit better there, but
Yeah.
as long as we
Okay.
understand,
It's
which
a
is-
very simple production.
Yeah.
So
Okay, got it.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's how that works.
yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so the 3 battles again are no.
If it's the same suit on both sides,
Yep.
it's a normal victory.
Yep.
The winner takes the card face down, which will be worth.
Get that and 0.
And,
Got that.
And the loser gets it.
Can either take it in their hand or throw it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's opposite suits, then it's also normal victory. Same procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Except first in wins the trick in that case.
First one
First
in
one
of the
played.
opposite corners.
And if we need to use this then as a conflict victory, and the person who wins the trick gets the card face up as well as the
And
conflict
the
marker.
first example, pip value doesn't matter. Or it's who played first or second. If both play
For
yellow.
corners?
for corners,
No. If both play yellow.
then
Then
the higher
rank.
higher
Pip
rank
value.
wins.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Here, go and get your deck out so we can see it.
Okay.
Whip it out.
You think he's
Let's
only got
see.
one deck
It's
in there?
not as big as yours.
It's okay.
That bag is just full of decks. There's 16 or 17 decks in there, Edward.
Is there really?
I probably not.
No, that would be awesome if so. All right.
Okay.
Just for the backs, I can tell these are pretty cool.
They're Hindi? No, that's not.
Cut.
It was the shape of the arms that made me think that, but no, it's like a princess.
All right, I lead the first.
All right, somebody else shuffle.
I
I do like
didn't
these.
see
These are
the,
pretty. Oh, I like.
That's what.
I like. People have been asking, so they want deets on all of these. So
Okay, so this is.
these are awesome. These are Halloween.
No, not at all. These are Cirque Luciole Luna Polaris by Marianne Larsen, who is a Denmark-based designer.
Oh no!
And-
I promise you, they're clown faces. It's Halloween. This is terrifying to me. This is abjectly terrifying.
Detail on the inside.
On the-
clubs
yeah,
and the-
Oh yeah, that's a very common thing with
Super cool.
these
Yeah.
designer decks is have these very
Lovely. Really
detailed
lovely.
pip things.
Wow.
But I think the illustrations on the cork
Oh,
cards
these are
here
incredible.
really
I don't have the
spectacular.
BTZ tonight. I apologize. I didn't set it up because we're doing trick-taking games. But you know what I can do though? Hold on, because these are gorgeous. Some of y'all really care about this.
Yeah, they're cool.
Give me a
I
minute
do.
for it. Yeah. So hold on. Let me.
What was it? Sorry, I was dealing. What was the name of the deck?
It's Cirque Luce.
Oh, it's on the side.
Yeah.
In an easier font, maybe.
Oh yes.
Here. It is Cirque Luciole.
Yeah.
So Cirque du Soleil, kind of. But yeah. So.
Those are creepy.
Oh, thank you. That's all. I mean, come on.
Are they?
Oh my God! Look at that
yes,
thing.
yes.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
You tell me you walk into a house and you see this sitting in the corner? Yeah, we're. Too bad we can't stay. I'm out.
Fancy a
Deuces.
pretzel?
Oh, okay. No, I do not fancy any of that. They're beautiful though. They really are. These are
Oh yeah.
creepy
She
as
does
hell, but really awesome.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, no,
And
all right.
this circus theme stuff is really
Cool.
nice of hers.
So, as just one thing I'll point out.
Okay.
Oh, I should say actually, before you go into that, there's actually a little bit here that talks about it. Cirque Luciole is an imaginary and visionary ensemble of spectacular stage performers known as the Fireflies from Paris in the early 1920s.
Oh,
Here,
this
the
is like
cast of
historic.
mentalists, illusionists, magicians, and acrobats are performing unforgettable stage acts, which are as much a feast for your eyes as they are tantalizing delicacies for your imagination. It's an imaginary ensemble, so. but it's
Okay, gotcha.
an imaginary of what a Parisian outfit like that might have been.
So the one strategy thing I'm gonna say,
Okay.
which became obvious to Ken and I when we about halfway through our first game.
Okay.
It's a very simple thing. Is that let's say I lead. Let's say I put a 10 yellow down.
You put a
here,
10
right?
yellow down.
Martin can just put a 1 yellow down here, and I get 1 point, and Martin can take the 10 to his hand. Yay! Or actually 9, right? Because 9's high.
9. So they're 1 to 9s, right?
Playing a high card in the beginning
Off the jump.
Is feeding.
near it could be feeding.
May not
Okay.
be the best.
Yeah. I also pointed out on the cards at the bottom of the card tells you what beats the card with a color.
Oh, it says what's weak. I see that. Yes. You know what? Here, y'all look down for a moment here, and I'm gonna show folks at home since now I have this. Here we go. So I hate that they only have the corner on the top one end, but it shows what it beats. So it's oh no,
Oh, it shows what beats
what
it.
it's weak against.
Yes.
Oh God, I hate that. Okay, all right, fine.
I could see it be, yeah.
It's what it's weak against. So yellow is weak against green.
And they got names on them as well. So
They
blue
do.
is media, green is regime, red is the people, and
Yellow is capital. All right, and so y'all can look. I am not going to be good at this game, but here we go. Y'all can follow along and
So
heckle.
the theme
Okay.
in the rules, the one sentence theme I'll give you is the regime controls the capital funds the media influences the people, and the people overthrow the regime.
I mean, I get it from that standpoint. I mean, seems a
This
little,
is like hegemony.
it basically
Yeah,
is hegemony.
right. Hegemony.
but not the week for that this week or next week. Please vote correctly. Go out and vote. More important than anything, go out and vote, but vote correctly. All right, who's first? Who
I
won
am
that?
first.
All right,
Everyone's
who's first?
impressed by the Madison Square Nuremberg.
Oh my God, that was horrid.
We, of course, were there. We're
sorry-
not at the,
I'm
not
sorry?
at the rally.
Oh, okay. You might want to clarify that, bud. You might want to.
But we were in Manhattan.
You're right. Yeah. How
Yeah.
did you get any?
Definitely got some vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in New York this weekend, but
So I'm not sure how to approach this. I'm just going to do this.
dude, you've played this.
I'm glad you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, so opposites are no conflict, which means you get it face down, and loser gets your card.
Right. Loser always gets the card.
Okay.
Either face down or in their hand.
Okay, the
depending.
loser always gets the card.
Yeah,
That helps.
yeah.
So this, if he plays a green, just work with me because wrapping my head around it. Ken plays a green here. One of you, whoever wins, gets this, and the card goes face down.
And so if Ken wins, he will take this face down. If I win, I'll take that face
Right.
down.
That's right.
If Ken is voiding green, he plays a blue here. Ken, then it's who played second?
No, who played first?
Who played
wins.
first.
So
So if he plays a blue, you win. You get the one blue
Yep.
that's here.
Yep.
And you get this face
Face
down.
down, yeah.
Sorry. And then
If he plays a red, then because he's void and green,
he takes
he takes
the
this
green
face down.
face up.
Face up, yeah.
And
yeah.
then this would flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way those flip over.
Yes.
Is if one eats the other.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Hold on, Blacklight, real quick. Weird question for you guys. I've been playing Through the Ages nonstop on VGA for the past week. I just learned it last week. I was wondering if you guys still feel like the physical game is worth it. I personally only play the physical version. I've played the online. Don't want to play it. I don't want to play video games. This guy's played it millions of times.
Not millions, but a lot. So I've played on BGA. That implementation is A-OK. If you're really going to play online, though, you should get the app.
Yeah.
It is better.
Okay.
Costs
And
a little money.
Is
but
there
it's better.
like just a large community of people who are always like starting new games and you can just jump into games?
It's large enough, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also, there is a very, very good AI
Oh.
on the app.
And lastly, you still feel merit in playing in person.
I mean, I'm really a pretty in-person player, almost exclusively. But like,
For that, you'll
if
play.
I'm jonesing for a fix for that game, it's definitely better than
not playing it.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. All right, cool. All right, good.
All right, Martin.
Martin.
This is one of those games where if you haven't played before and you're in this position, you're like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
Exactly. So just do something random.
Yep.
Always helps. And mediocre. Mediocre feels good.
Yes, I wasn't sure. So I played here just because I wanted to give Martin no opportunities. Yeah.
to cause trouble.
And it gave me well, it's interesting. I don't know. It's a tough call because now Ken gets to see your two cards
Right,
play
look
out.
down. Okay. So, okay, is that dumb?
We'll find out.
Yeah, let's try this. My thinking here is it kind of limits Ken a
It
little
does.
bit, right?
In an interesting way, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to choose to take this one.
All right.
Okay, so
This is a-
not using this as a
Normal victory.
okay.
Yep.
So Ken takes my card face down. It is worth 3 points at the end of the game. He also takes the conflict marker.
Yep.
You know what? Hold on. Let's do this like this.
Yeah, because we're going to
There.
want
Exactly.
we're gonna want-
Discards and then
Yeah,
there.
exactly
There you
right.
go.
Yep.
Cool.
So he's essentially
So-
won 3 points. So I get to decide whether I want that
wants the
6.
6 of green.
I got you.
Yeah, it's a fine card.
Tasty, tasty card.
Okay.
Is it though? Is it tasty?
It's not a 7 or an 8 or a 9.
And they're 1 to 9.
They're 1 to
right?
9.
1 to 9. Okay.
I'll take it.
That's a
It's
spirit.
still a high enough card.
That's a spirit, right?
And the game goes until all these are out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
let's do this.
Great.
Again.
Well, let's continue to give Ken choices then.
Okay.
A bit more media action.
Yeah, no matter where I play, I will resolve a trick.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It is possible that that you may have no play because all your spaces are filled. In that case, you just skipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happened once. Yeah, and yeah,
In the games we've played so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
seems a bit unusual. Maybe more likely in a 4-player game because
that's
you only have 3
curious.
places to play.
Yeah.
In a 3-player game, you have four areas to play in. Two against each person.
I mean, I like points just fine, so I'm going to go ahead and take these 5 points right here.
Okay.
Martin, do you want the
And
6?
that's that line.
Yeah, I think I will. It's
Okay.
high enough, I think, to be
Okay.
worth a shot.
1 to 9. 1 to 9. 1 to 9.
I voided myself in blue, so I could take blue.
Oof.
So this goes in front of me, and I take this face up.
Okay. So you have no blue cards.
Yep. So I yellow beats blue. I take
Yellow beats blue. Yep.
I take the blue card to my hand to my score area face up, and I take the conflict marker face up.
Okay. Okay.
And you get to decide whether you want that or not.
Yeah, right. I mean, 7's a pretty decent number.
It's better than the 2 6s that have been picked up.
Yeah, okay, fine. Okay. Martin? Sorry for interrupting trick taking with Through the Ages talk, but when it's a Hall of Fame game, I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Not quite sure whether this is a good idea or not, but I'm thinking Shrey's out of blue, so let's see what he does with a bit of musty yellow.
Okay, so again, if I were to play
A higher red.
higher, so my options here are higher red, I win.
Yep. If you're out of red,
If I'm out of red, I can play a blue,
and you'll win.
and I'll win, and I take this and that.
Yeah, you get this. You'll get 8 points if
Yes,
you're out
got
of
it,
red.
right. And the other option is if I'm out of red, I can play a yellow.
Yeah, and then Martin will take whatever number you played as
Got
his points. So
Got
you could, if you played like one yellow, he would get a point.
Okay. Okay. So, to be clear, doing this, I'm out of red, I'm saying.
Yep.
Blue beats red,
So you get the 4.
so I get that.
Yes, and then Martin, you can take the blue, the 2 if you want.
No.
You probably don't want to. Yeah.
Okay. And flip that over, and that goes in, into your trash. Perfect. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure Martin has at least one blue. I'm going to give him the opportunity to score some points.
Can wait on that. So let's open a front over.
Come on over, say hi.
Here, yeah, let's.
There's only one space to open a front.
Yeah.
I think I have to do that.
Oh, now I see how it feeds. If, let's say, I had the 8 blue,
Right.
if I play it here, I win this, which is 6 points.
Yep.
But then Martin takes it into his hand to be able to play there to get 7 points.
Yes.
Martin may be happy not to have blue, though.
Also, right, if he read that is also a fact, right?
If he has any yellow, in
any
his hand,
yellow, he gets that.
like a 1 yellow.
So my question
would
is,
be nice.
why would you feed that to me?
A little red?
Yeah, because it's 7 points, right?
If you don't have any red. Oh, you don't have any red.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Okay.
Ah, that's okay. That will be a reason.
Okay.
I don't want this.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
Huh. Well, I mean, I tried to give it to you. Just trying to be a team player.
The only thing I can think of better than losing a trick with a 1 is winning a trick with a 1.
Okay, so you are out of green.
I'm out of green.
Okay, and you get that bad boy. And I honestly want this card so bad. Not really. So that goes there. I'm not allowed to have it. Okay, got
Yep.
it. Okay.
All right. Well, I will do this.
Yep. Seems like a sound play.
Yeah.
So 5 points.
5 points.
I mean,
5 points
I
is
guess.
reasonable.
Do you, however, sir, want
I'll
the
take your
ultimate?
card.
All right.
This feels like a good card.
All right.
And then it's always good to win a trick
Yeah.
with a 1. I'll win that trick with a 1.
It's 11 points.
Yeah.
Do I want a lousy
Perfect.
1? I do not. No thanks.
But it can win a trick. I showed you how it can win a trick. It's a victorious one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Interesting. Okay. So, oh, shocking.
Yeah. Martin cannot take it into his
Cannot take
hand.
it.
I know, and so therefore,
Yeah.
that seems
Safer.
yeah,
Yep.
seems
Safer.
smarter. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Don't want to play these over here. Huh.
And again, this behooves you to card count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell Martin's thrilled. at
See
that
my
idea.
enthusiasm over
Hey,
that.
you get that.
I do. I'm excited about it.
Blue
You do get that.
eats
Say
piece,
that, though.
Yeah, that's 5 points.
I don't want this yellow. That's
Okay.
uninteresting to me.
All right.
Well, actually, it's not uninteresting because it does give me a card to play that maybe if I don't want to play any cards in my hand, but I think I'm okay.
Okay. Wow. Let's start over, boys.
I
Okay.
will.
Trey couldn't have taken the blue card even if you wanted to.
Is this...
Oh, that should be face down.
Okay. There we go.
There we go. Yep.
Oh, sure. What am I doing? I want to play this card, but
Come on.
where?
Come
Where do
on.
I want to play it?
Give me some points.
Um,
No. See, this to me is more compelling than
I'll play this here.
Trick and Trade.
Mm.
But it's obviously at a different level of that. Like, this is far more involved.
Yeah.
So, my blue card. What was it? Shrey couldn't have taken my blue card.
That.
Ah, okay.
one-
Right, he could not have because he
Yeah.
has
Yes.
he's void and blue.
Yes.
Correct. Yep. Correct, Eric. Normally I ignore conversations about other games while we're playing games,
But
but
sometimes
sometimes.
you kind of have to. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're going to be playing more Through the Ages in coming weeks.
With what configuration?
With the expansion, but
Go random mix first.
yeah, I
Is
think
that what we're
random
gonna
mix.
do?
Yeah, unknown random mix.
Unknown random mix.
Yeah,
That will
slow him
that
down a
will
little.
mute some of my
Yes,
advantages. Yeah.
that is a fact, Jack.
Interesting.
All right, so you know I have no red, so I cannot eat that.
Well, not with a red. You can obviously eat it with a higher green.
I can eat it with a higher green,
But that's-
and if I were to play a blue, he would win.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
And if you played a yellow, I would win as well.
Yes, because yeah. Okay, got it.
Oh, I should have played this. I realized I should have played something different. Okay.
Weird.
Why is that weird?
Which is kind of weird.
Okay.
Huh. Kind of between a rock and a hard place here.
In the spirit
Oh, we're
of
not-
sharing.
Necessarily gonna play all of our other cards.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah,
Something I really honestly hadn't quite
Okay.
had a concept on yet. Thank you.
I haven't been paying good enough attention to what other players are doing, which is something that I remember thinking last time I played this game.
You guys played this at Essen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of different times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we played it with Joshua and Hero.
Okay.
All right. Well, just on the theory that Martin's won the fewest tricks so far, I'll do this.
And the fact that he's out of blue. Well, so is Shrey, I guess. I might be.
I will. I'll play this over here.
Fun.
It's only a 2.
It is only a 2.
Indiana blue.
Right. So yeah, these cards will eat 2 of these. I've only really got 1 conflict left for one of my 3 cards. Oh, sorry. I didn't even
I'm like,
2.
no.
I didn't.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
I didn't notice that. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's give Shrey points.
Fine.
Congratulations,
Fine,
Shrey.
fine.
Oh, yummy.
Do you want this?
Well earned. Well earned.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm not paying close enough attention. There. Okay. So. Left 2 cards are my only option, and do I play in my 2 spots? Those are the options. Excuse me. If I did, that's not that. That is the right answer. Okay.
Have 3 points.
Do I want that 4? Yes.
All right.
Ooh, interesting. I would like that 5 though. Do you want the 6?
A moment. No. Okay. If I'm okay. If they're opposites, who wins?
Whoever played in first.
First.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. So you and I are not allowed to play here anymore because our 3 are gone, right?
Yep.
So my options are here and here.
Mm-hmm.
And you are out of blue and green.
That is correct.
Yeah, okay. I made a mistake. That's fine.
So if I play this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Okay, he's out of blue and green. Okay, hold on. If I play this. Cannot. Okay. And not paying attention. Son of a bitch. I think this is the play I have to do. He's out of blue and green. So if I play this, the only things that can beat it are a higher pip value than this. Correct? Yeah. I'll take the risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to play here. You're welcome, maybe.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Answer that.
That saved me from giving Martin points. So yeah.
Yep.
And
I hear it rolls downhill.
Yeah, it was probably.
would you like the 9?
It was, you know what? No, it's just giving more points to Edward. So I guess I'll take it in my trash. So that was just a misplay by me.
Okay.
I should have played this over here. But I
Because
was,
then he couldn't have.
I was
beaten-
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna win one of these 2 tricks. I'll give fewer points to my opponent.
Yeah.
But in doing so, I also lost that trick. That was dumb.
Well, so-
Well, hold on. Well, I have to play here. So hold on. Let me.
You want a red
I'm
card, but you
slower.
don't have a red card, so you want to give.
So you haven't played that
Yeah,
yet,
Dave.
right?
I haven't played this yet. That's-
So the only obvious thing is that.
Is a low card.
yeah.
Yeah. So he gets this.
Right.
And
it face up or
and
face
fa-
down?
Face down, yep.
Let's face up. Because
oh yeah, because you.
oh no, it's face
No,
down.
that's face down,
it's
but the
face
4
Yeah,
is
the
up.
4 is up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm done. Now he
Yeah,
has to.
you could
give
take
me
this, but it
points.
doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
But actually, take it to pretend you took it into your hand because you talk about that.
Okay.
Okay,
All
sure.
right. And then you get that one
And
face down.
No,
Yes, face down.
but
Because
this
it's
is
0.
face up.
yes,
No, this is face up.
that's
right?
face up. Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it face up?
Because it's
No, they
opposites.
They were corners.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, it's face
Yeah.
up. Yeah, it's face
Yeah.
up.
Face
Okay.
down. Yeah.
Apologies.
All right.
And you want this into your hands, sir?
Which depend you took it. Okay, because I want to
Sure,
talk about
okay.
the
Yeah.
variants. The variants.
Okay.
All right. So now to
So
store
this is all done.
this. Yep.
Yeah.
So now,
Basically, you can move all your confident markers off. They stay whatever face they are. Everything else gets turned up, and then you just add all the numbers.
sorry.
27.
27.
26.
For real?
And what do you get?
27.
Really?
I mean, hold on.
Really?
I mean, that's 8, 11, 23, 27.
27.
27, 27, 27, 26.
Whoever won the most tricks. That's the tiebreaker.
The player with the highest score wins a game. Period.
We all celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody celebrates a trick.
Except for me.
Okay. Well done, you.
So so let me just tell you the 2 variants that are in the game. One of which I think is interesting.
Well, tell us the uninteresting
They're
one.
both interesting, but one of them is standard. Is pass 3 cards left at the beginning of the hand.
Okay,
Right.
so you have a little bit of info.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. The long game is 2 hands, and you start out with the cards that are left in your hand, and then you're dealt to fill your hand.
Okay, so if we were playing 3-handed, I would start with those 3 cards in hand.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not bad either.
They are
Yeah.
not. Bring
Yeah.
them up.
Which
higher.
is what you would expect in
Yeah.
that situation.
Right.
But it gives you a starting position, which I don't know. I don't know how that would play out.
I really like the idea of it.
Yeah.
Huh. No, so Shrey was like, oh, maybe we could play 2 games of this and you guys play it 3-player. No, we're going to table that, and here's why. Because during the advent of gaming goodness that is coming, I'm going to need some easy nights. And you know what's going to happen on one of those nights? This.
We'll just do
so
more of
we'll,
this.
We'll do
Yeah.
that 3 players and try that.
Yeah, that
then,
works.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, all right. Thoughts on Fixer?
I'm thoroughly intrigued by this game, and because I don't know how to approach it. I see things.
I mean, clearly you took dead last. It wasn't even close.
I see like ways to approach it, but I just haven't really internalized it to the degree that I feel confident with it. And
Yeah.
I think there's more to see there, more ways to dig into it. And
Yep.
that's there's a lot of the trick takers I play, they feel like one and dones because I get it. I see what it's trying to do. And,
Right, and you've seen what you need to see from the
Yeah.
game.
This one's a little different.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I think most of the time you don't want to take the card, but when you want to take the card, it's
into your hand, you
so
mean.
sweet.
Yeah.
I think taking the card speculatively is often not a great play. Although in the long game it might totally change.
A long game meaning you play 2 hands.
More than
right?
one hand,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So-
And that's specific to 3 players?
No, it's 3 or 4. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 or 4. So you could
Yeah.
do that
Yeah.
in. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah. And there's a 2-player version of
There
this?
is. I didn't look at it, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't
Stray
know.
doesn't seem super enthused by
I
that.
don't play 2-player games, but I don't.
That's fair.
I haven't read the page. The 2
Okay.
pages. So
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this one is super clever.
It has I am much more compelled, but again, somebody said it feels more convoluted.
a little.
It
yeah.
it feels to where trick taking still is the core tenet in this game. Like again, we're not picking on Arcs. Arcs is a fantastic game, but again, whereas it is an element in Arcs, it is still the element in this.
Yes.
But it's kind of
You're playing these different tricks with different people at the same time.
Right. That's and the timing of it. It doesn't just because you play something doesn't mean I got to play back at you. I can now be like, we're gonna table that right now and let's dance over here. Yeah. And again, games that do new stuff that do something different, I'm all for. And so I don't know if it's the newness of it or the depth of it that this feels more compelling to me than. Again, not to pick on Trick and Trade. I would happily play it again, but it feels like there's more depth to scratch that I want to.
Yeah. This one is very. I think so. Someone offers you a low card.
Yeah.
That's bad, except it's not bad because now you know a suit is out there, and now maybe your job.
What do you mean a suit is out there?
So somebody has offered you this garbage.
Yeah.
You're like, cool. Now my job is to get void and yellow. Right?
Why?
So it's because now then I can take it with green.
Oh, you're saying okay,
right?
Gotcha.
So it's bad, but it's also not bad because it's information.
It is
right? So
every time somebody plays a card.
Everything that happens in this game feels like a little good and a little bad, and I think understanding how to read that flow
I'll buy
is
that.
where this game is. So, and I think that's really fun.
Yeah, the trading of information, I agree. Where every single card play, not just like even when you play something against Shrey, it's giving me information.
Well, so I was rethinking that final play, and so let's say I had played the 6, and Shrey decided not to take it.
Right.
Then Martin would have played something on me. I don't know what the value of that card was.
What would have happened is Martin would have taken 8 or 9 points from me. 8 points for me because he had a card here that I couldn't beat, and all I had left was an 8 or a 9.
So Martin would have taken some points from you.
Yeah,
I would have taken a few extra points instead of I would have taken 5 extra points.
Yeah,
but then Edward would have got 3 extra points from me compared to what I got. So maybe Martin would have ended up the winner.
Right.
But it would have changed. But not in the way that you immediately think when you think.
It's not a direct
play.
Right. Yeah. There were steps involved.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So very interesting.
I agree. This is clever. What do you think? Is this?
Yeah, it's. I mean, certainly clever. It's interesting. I'm not sure whether in the end all of that indirect action and unpredictable things just means it's a random walk.
Fair.
I don't know. I mean, it's you kind of want to play a few more games of it to try out, but then you're into the, how many games do you want to play to try out?
Yeah.
I mean, one of the nice things about a group like this is, I must admit, I'm not a huge fan of a trick taker thing. Most of them are somebody on a Discord channel used the term jatwats. Jatwats. Just another trick taker with a twist.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And so most trick taking games to me are jatwats, right? I mean that's But the nice thing is then Trey selects sort of his 3 really interesting ones, and you kind of avoiding a lot of the.
He's our screener. Yes.
He's a nice screener. Yeah. And the first one I thought was particularly interesting.
Right.
And that one was the one that stood out for me. I'd like to play. This one I'm not sure about. I got a feeling I don't know. And then the middle one, I suspect that's not probably going to be for me. But of course, always the problem is if a game's going to rely heavily on card counting, then that's way too much work. For me personally, because I'm not someone.
Yeah, I don't mind the card counting. I didn't do a very good job.
You just didn't like the other one, you mean?
No, card count. I mean, I play poker. Like
this one is also a game.
I mean, and I also love spades. I love hearts. So.
This is also a game where knowing what's in play matters quite a bit.
It does.
Yeah.
And sure, there's some signposts like, oh, he doesn't have blue. But like what's turned down also matters.
Yeah. And that's what I was struggling with when I had my 7. The 7 that I played on you. I'm like, I should have been paying attention. Is the 8-9 out there? Is it possible you have it? I haven't tracked it on me. Yeah. But that's my fault. And I accept that. Right. Yeah. So,
Yeah, and the card counting is something that I tend to do selectively, not selectively game to game, but selectively within each game, right?
Right.
Like, obviously, hearts, you make sure you
Sure.
keep track of like all the heart. You understand how, like what's left out there, right?
Oh, not just the hearts, but yes.
and your dangerous suits,
Right.
You keep track of what's been played, right?
Right.
In this game,
What you need to know changes from trick to trick.
right, but there's enough going on that I until I play this more times, it's going to be hard for me to like figure out what I should be like. What I
Sure,
should be tracking.
right. Because you're not tracking
Yeah.
all
Because I-
36 cards.
It's going to be hard for me to track all 36 cards.
Yeah,
Yes.
agreed. I
So
hear that.
what should I track?
Right.
I'm not sure.
And what I find interesting is, does that make it a better game, or is it all random in the noise and it just doesn't matter, right? So, yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Good selection of games tonight.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was good stuff. All right, if y'all liked it,
Yeah, thumbs! Thumbs! Did I say thumbs?
do
I
that.
meant thumbs.
Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Half y'all that watch. I appreciate all y'all that watch. Just half y'all don't subscribe. Literally, it costs you nothing. Just hit the button. Helps the channel. It really does. The likes also. The engagement helps the algorithm. All that stuff. You want to go an extra step. Support the show. Patreon.com/HCHQ. You get not only your name in lights at the beginning of all our streams, you also get access to the Slack channel. And if you don't care about that, you get access to a crap ton of streams that the public doesn't. Our pre-plays, some are smoother than others. We had the designer of Stressbotics in chat with us
For a
for like a 5-hour stream.
great.
That was a great time. People got to interact with Fernando. That was great. So yeah, stuff like that. So there's value in supporting the show on Patreon. That's a wrap today. We have a game night here tomorrow, off camera, teaching Stressbotics, but publicly Stressbotics Wednesday afternoon, busting that out, and then Friday. No, then I have an unboxing on Thursday, Other Side of the Hill. Friday we have Final Girl in honor of Halloween on All Saints Day. Timing. Cool. And then on Friday is off camera, Other Side of the Hill. So a lot of stuff coming for you. I'm Edward.
Ken.
Trey.
Martin.
All right, y'all have a good night. Everybody, take care. Make sure you vote and be safe on Halloween. Take care, y'all. Bye.